Hi, I'm Fred. Now, kids, have you ever tried drugs? You know, drugs. The thing the TV always told you was bad and made Rachel here forget how to fry eggs. Quick disclaimer, anything I say or recommend in this video is purely for entertainment purposes and should not be taken at face value or actually done. Disclaimer over, now I can tell you why drugs are amazing, but, well, also bad at the same time. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down 5 things about drugs, 3 good things and 2 bad things. There is no particular reason there are more good things than bad things, but I just couldn't be bothered to write more script than completely necessary, so yeah. Number 1. Some drugs make the painy-wainy go away. Whether physical pain or brain pain, or if you want the scientific word, ouchie wouchie my brain is hurty. Different drugs do this to different levels. For example, paracetamol we have in the UK, or in the US, I believe you have Tylenol. Now this is for minor physical pain, like a headache, or if Jimmy here has an achy wrist from wiping the pipe too much. Paracetamol will fix you right up. But let's say you're in more pain. Say you were wiping the pipe and you accidentally tripped, fell, and landed on a landmine. For this, you'll probably need something a bit stronger, like codeine, or if you're American, dirty Sprite. This may not fix the problem of you having an active landmine field in your bedroom, but it will certainly make the pain go away. Number 2. Bad drugs. There are many bad drugs, like meth and heroin. All the others are actually pretty cool. Meth, I don't really know a lot about meth, and because I'm too lazy to do actually any research, my only really research is going down a street corner and seeing Steven's uncle shoot it up his arms or smoke it down his lungs. I mean, I'd assume that it's a bad drug because no one likes Steven's uncle. He's not cool. Number fucking 600 and something. Heroin. Now, I know a little bit about heroin, mainly because it's a more mainstream, and the writers at Vice team seem to enjoy it quite a lot too. Heroin releases dopamine and serotonin in the brain, making you feel really fucking good. But then again, it goes away and you feel not so good. And that leads to what is called addiction. What's addiction, you ask? Well, addiction is when you need to do something or take something to feel yourself, otherwise you'll feel agitated and uneasy. For example, 14-year-old Gary is addicted to playing COD World at War and telling his mum to fuck off. So yeah, heroin bad, not cool, kids. Next number after the last one, mental pain. Now, there are many drugs to fix your mental pain. For example, a common one is marijuana, weed, sweet green, Mary Jane, the devil's lettuce. Now, weed is typically the favourite of your average 17-year-old college kid who wears beanies, baggy shirts, and only eats ramen soup. Before weed, college kid felt like death because he was sad. And as the saying goes, sad is bad. But after smoking a bit of weed, college kid feels amazing. He turns his sad into glad. Now, have you ever smoked upon the devil's lettuce and felt like you were living in slow motion, no troubles in the world, kind of like you're permanently Keanu Reeves dodging bullets in the Matrix, except the bullets are colours that you can hear and Keanu Reeves is actually your dining room table that hasn't been used since last Christmas? Yeah, well, that feeling according to college kid is pretty fucking good. Considering I have ADHD, and if I stop moving, I'll immediately develop every form of cancer and die quicker than that cunt Betty White. That's right, I fucking hate Betty White. Number 4. Drugs make you broke. Now, the one upside to drugs is that they exist. The one downside is that they kind of burn a hole through your cash money wallet quicker than that one woman you met on Tinder that only dates 6'2" men with an amputated left testicle. So yeah, drugs are like those women, breaking the bank. And each new drug you happen upon is like a new DLC you have to buy to unlock a new level, but each DLC costs more than your house and it only lasts about 6 hours. Unless you're a millionaire, in which, I mean, just look at Hollywood, they're all millionaires and they sink more money into drugs than Pfizer. So yeah, the moral of the story is become a millionaire so you can do as many drugs as you like, kids. I'm going to hell.